It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, we are going to be reacting to my round 3 game of the $250,000 next gen tournament against 2K League player Faiz. So, guys, I came back from a 22-point deficit in round 1. Round 2, we had just kind of a game go pretty normally. I mean, I won by like 15, 20, but just game went kind of normally. I got pretty blessed in the second round. Now we're in the semifinals, 2 games away from making the finals of the $250,000 tournament. I know Faiz is tough. I played him before, and I mean, but what it matters when you played him before doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You know he's in the league. You know he's going to be cool, calm, and collected. And he had played well thus far in the tournament and beat some pretty solid opponents. So, going to be watching the round 3 semifinals game right here. So let's hop into it. Just want to get off to a fast start, kind of, guys. More than anything, because I'm known to get off to those slow starts. He slipped the screen on the first possession, got an easy 2, and I mean, that's the difference between Faiz and some of the other people I play. I mean, everybody has a different approach on offense, and I can already see what Faiz is going to get into. Defensively, Kawhi gets a plug from behind me. That's good defense, though, from Faiz overall. Looking pretty boxed on this first possession. I mean, my spacing has just been terrible. Finally, I get some sort of space. Could have been maybe a foul. Yao gets a block, and I just got a foul in transition. I'm still okay, but not the ideal start you're looking for. And down 2-0, just trying to, he could have shot that. It probably would have been open. Trying to claw my way back into it after a really rough start. Kawhi gets an open 3. Decent contested, didn't say wide open, but he knocked it down. We're already down 5-0, and I'm like, are you kidding me, Ty? Another slow start. I'm not having another slow start. That could have been a steal. There's pretty good defense there from Faiz. Did kind of thread the needle there to get an easy slam dunk for my first points of the game. It's pretty good defense there from Kawhi. Tony Brothers had different ideas. Just trying to cut the lead. I mean, it's at 3, which isn't a big deal, but I want to get off to a hot start there. Guys, like, I felt like all day I just didn't get my bump steals. Like, it's not that big of a deal because it all evens out, but definitely felt like that should have been my bump steal. And an interesting idea from Faiz to already go with his bench unit. I mean, this is early on in the game, and he's already going to his bench unit, which I thought was really interesting. That's a great drag back for a 3 for David Robinson. So, bench unit worked out. I've given up 8 points a minute and a half into the game, and it's just not the start you're looking for. Luka gets an open look and converts. Gets me the 3 right back. I'm already at 3 team fouls, so I got to be careful for the next minute and 20 seconds because I don't want to go over in the limit this early. I just don't. It's not something you want to do. His Clay was tough. Clay all day was tough to defend, to be completely honest with you guys. But I'm playing pretty solid defense, showing some different looks in here, and that's all you can ask for. 12 seconds on the shot clock left. Just trying to get a stop. His Clay attacks the rim. Kawhi Leonard, man, with an incredible block. Faiz is good. He knows what he's doing. Fouls me on the break and says, hey, let's make you work in the half court. Right here, I notice that his Scotty's on my Kawhi, which he should have switched this early on because he really didn't even utilize his lock. He does it right here, fouling to put his Scotty on my Luka. I say, okay, that's fine. I'm going to just attack Clay then. You want to put Scotty on my Luka? That's fine. Let's make Clay defend a little bit. Here we go. Scotty Pippen straight to the rim, and that's my answer to his question, right? Or my solution to the problem. You want to put your best defender on my Luka? That's cool. I get a strip right there, and just like that, we're back into the game. Back to a 1-point game, and I got the ball. Again, I don't love attacking their lock. I would rather attack a guy like Klay Thompson compared to Scottie Pippen. Get in the paint with Scotty, really nowhere to go right there. Maybe could have called a timeout, but kicked it back out. Yeah, I have Giannis on the slip. It's looking like a pretty boxed possession. Maybe could have mashed there, but look, it's looking really boxed. Too bad Bobo is a baby in there. I don't know if his Bobo doesn't have brick wall, but it didn't look like it right there because D-Rob made him look like an absolute baby. Kind of throw myself out of the play with Luka Doncic here, but Luka is able to get back in the play a little bit. Great defense. I've already slowed him down enough. Just a little bit late on my rotation. That's tough because it's another open, not wide open, that dropped. That's blessed right there. That is a big swing right there. I was just trying to get the ball to Scottie Pippen because I don't want to attack his Scottie. And I about really threw the game. I about threw a turnover right there that really could have swung things in his favor early on in this game. Luckily enough, was able to just kind of regroup. It's a great swing by him. He still got a steal. So I guess it evened out. He deserved a steal. He got one anyway. That's a great switch right there. Playing great defense, which should have been my steal. 2K thought differently. Scottie, incredible block into the rebound. Just incredible. I can't tell you guys how tough that is for Scottie Pippen into the slip. Just like that, back to a tie game. It's good defense. 16 on the shot clock. I like making people work with short shot clocks. That's just a tough one to give up. Bobo Green. Gosh darn it, man. Just kind of threw myself out the play. Oh my gosh. Scottie had him going the other way. That wasn't a bad move if he just stepped up with D-Rob. I got blessed. Got another rebound into a green light. I got blessed pretty often in this game early, and it's looking like, you know, for a second game in a row, I'm just gonna get blessed all game long. He just waited out the reach, man. He's look, guys, he knows what he's doing. He's a 2K league player. He's gonna be really solid at what he does. Waited out the reach right there, which was just, I mean, incredible on his part, and hey, he got an easy dunk. 16-14, still just a really solid game right now going on. I didn't even mean to take that drifter right there. D-Rob gets blocked, and I'm like, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? I'm not even trying to do anything crazy, man. I'm just trying to get the block, or just trying to get the dunk. He had different ideas. Get in the block. This is great defense. Talk about a defensive possession. That's great defense. Guys, how is this not clear path? I mean, 2K, if I'd have lost this game, if I'd have lost because y'all did not call this a clear path foul, dude, there is nobody in front of me. How is that not clear path? I don't understand it. I have no clue how that is not a clear path foul right there. 2K decided, you know, they didn't want it to be clear path, and it is what it is, man. I had to take the ball, take it down to that end of the court and knock down 2 free throws, but I was definitely upset because I really did feel like that should have been a clear path foul. Big thing here is he's probably going to hold for one shot. I just need to get a stop before the second quarter. If I can go into the second quarter, look guys, only at a tie, it's not that big of a deal. Even though I have not played super well. Great defense, forcing a tough shot. Tied going into that second quarter. Headed in here, guys, to some second half action. Here we go. Got the second quarter action. Got the bench unit in the game. Just about extending your lead. I'm trying to get it to 5 by half because I feel like if I get it to 5 by half, I'm in good position. This is terrible, guys. I definitely should have called a timeout out of that double team. I really have nowhere to go. Cade Cunningham, I need a bailout. Luckily, his corners dropped. KP knocking down the white, and that is what I needed right there. Absolutely 100% what I needed. I'm fouling on the break, not trying to give up anything easy right there. The one thing I will say about Faiz I was impressed with was just how cool, calm, and collected he was. The entire game, he was just cool, calm, and collected. Right there, I get a 3. He, settles everything down and gets a 2 right back, which is just smart basketball, man. He plays in the league for a reason, and it's because he's smart. He on-balled a lot. I mean, you're seeing him guard the ball a lot, trying to predict where I'm going, which sometimes can work out. Sometimes it can get you fried. Rudy stopping, popping, greening, and just like that, we're up 4. Now is my opportunity to really extend the lead. I got momentum, 2 threes in a row. I just got to really capitalize on it. Good D. I do like Kobe Bryant on ball as well. Stepped up. It's a great foul. Kobe just got stunned and absolutely crushed by the screen. And look, that foul at least did save me 2 points right there. Good D. Good D. I don't know what he was doing. He must have thought Luka was at the top of the key. He hit the wrong icon, and just like that, we're up 4 with the ball. These types of swings, I can't tell you how big they are for me. Because normally after I go on one run, it's tough. It's tough after to kind of combat my run. And so I'm just trying to extend it, right? Extend my run. Cade off the screen. That was a crazy shot for me. I don't normally shoot shots like that. That was a crazy shot for me. I'll take it though. And just like that, we're now up 7 points. Look, it went from, you know, being up literally 2 to 1. The score was what? 19 to 18. Now it's 25 to 18. We're on a pretty big run right there. There's my 3rd team foul. So I got to play basically the next minute at least without trying to foul, right? I don't want to go in the bonus or, you know, get over to give him easy points. So just something you got to kind of worry about in the back of your mind. That's great defense all the way around. Bobo on the interior. Look, guys, Bobo doesn't go for that. Bobo absolutely 100% doesn't go for anything. That's got to be clear path, and they called that one clear path. Should have been his 2nd clear path of the game. I guess I'll take that one. Headed to the free throw line. Kristaps converts on both of his free throws. And just like that, we're up 9. We're up 9. We're really on what? It was what? 7? No, it was 19 to 18, I think. So we're on an 8-0 run with the ball. This is huge. I mean, this is really what swung the game here in the first half. Because before this, I mean, I really wasn't in any sort of rhythm. Oh yeah, Rudy. Straight into Kristaps. We're on a 10-0 run right now. A 10-0 run. And what more could you ask for? 10-0 run early on in the game in the 2nd quarter. His Luka was boxed by my Kobe for the most part. Like, he maybe could have shot that off the quick stop, but it probably would have been a lightly, so it's a tough green. We get another steal. I don't even know if he has any fouls to give. That's his 4th team foul. His Luka alone has 3 team fouls, so he's really got nothing going right now. I got all the momentum. He's over the bonus, so he can't, you know, be too aggressive defensively. And it's just one of those things that if I can get it to 15 by half, the game is basically over. It's just one of those things, man. The game is basically over if I can get it to 15. Back to Kristaps. A little open, wasn't that open. His possession is pretty boxed right now. Really have nothing open. Credit to Faiz getting a stop when he desperately needed one. I wanted to foul early on. I fouled under 2 minutes. Not that it would have mattered because it still is my last one to give. I didn't even need to foul, honestly. I could have just played it out, but did commit the foul nonetheless. Make him reset his offense, right? Still make him reset. Oh, that could have been my blitz. Still great defense. It's a 50-50 chance. Nah, probably about a 20% chance for KP to get a chase down there. He didn't even go for it, but I'll take it. You know, it's a tough 2, man. I'm fine with giving up tough 2s. I always have been. Kobe on the interior. Yup, out to KP. It's one thing with people running Yao. They tried to do too much with Yao. Could have cost him right there, and it did. It's crazy to me we're on a 13-2 run. I mean, he really has not. At the end of the quarter, he had 15 points. He's at 20 points, you know, pretty late in this quarter. I'm all over the place right now trying to defend this Luka Doncic card. I'm all over the place. That's a stop. That's good defense. We talk about tough 2s, and that's just another tough 2. He's not in any sort of offensive rhythm, and it's something you love if you're me, right? You love that. Into Rudy. I just got to go up. Should have maybe went up earlier. I kind of got blessed with the animation right there. I want to get it to 15 by half. That is my main goal. Get it to 15 by half. The game is basically over. And I give that one up. Oh, that's just a good pass. I'm just trying to show a different look, and it cost me. I mean, it did. It cost me trying to show a different look. It is what it is. I just still got to close out this quarter strong. It's just one of those things. Up to KP. It's just Yao is so lengthy, man. You got to be wide open to shoot the ball. I didn't feel like I had enough space, and I definitely didn't. Talk about a scary possession. Luckily, my KP is there because otherwise he's going to sit there with Yao. But the threat of KP was enough for him to you know, allow that to happen. Oh, my goodness. I was so upset at that foul call. It's like, what are we calling a foul for? It's good defense. It's a bailout. He had 3 seconds to get it across half court. And Tony Brothers and the crew called a foul. I was stunned there. I should objectively, unless I get a wide open shot, hold for one shot here. Sometimes holding for one shot I feel like is just not smart. But in this situation, it probably is. I'm up 9. No worse, I should go up 9 headed into the second half. It's just that simple. Now, if I get an easy one, might as well take it. But better be a wide open look. Here's fine. I mean, I'm fine with that shot because, look, he's got nothing on this. So, you know, 9 points headed into the second half. I am perfectly okay with that. Again, just trying to get it to 15. Once I get it to 15, the game's over. I know that. Just got to get it to that 15-point mark. I should have crabbed him. Definitely could have crabbed him right there. So that's a really good jump by him. Had a decent opening. He had a good jump. Look at snag man David Robinson. Snagging an absolutely ridiculous rebound right there. I get a plug steal on this end. I thought for sure he would foul because he had been fouling after I got stuff like that. But he didn't foul. He let it play out. He probably should have fouled. Because I know he was frustrated after I got that pluck. I mean, I've already gotten 2 plucks this game. I know he was frustrated. It's just one of those things, man. I'm fouling in every scenario where he has an advantage, and he's not. I mean, you got fouls to give, so you might as well use them. That's the way I look at it. I use a lot early on in the quarters, just because it's like I want to make my imprint on at the start of quarters. D-Rob jumped there. I don't know why. It's just, look, you look at the buckets he's getting, and it's like, so what? You know, they're tough twos, and I'm okay with giving up tough twos. I always have been. I probably always will be. I'm okay with giving up tough twos. I honestly didn't even want to go up with that with Luka, but I'll take the 2 points. Again, trying to get it to 15. It's at 13. We can get it to 15. All we need is a stop. All we need is a stop. That's it. That's all we need. This is great defense. Step. Good. That's perfect defense. I don't know if you can play better defense than I'm playing right now. Yup. That's good D again. That's good. It's just one of those things, man. What would you like me to do? It's just one of those things. Is good defense. That's a heart crusher, man. That's a heart crusher because you play that good a defense. Really to give up a bailout or give out a bailout. It's just tough. He's throwing himself way out of the play. Just got to be patient. It's that simple. Somebody throws themselves that out of the play. You just got to really be patient with it. This is good D. The difference between I feel like me and Faiz is when I make a bad rotation, I feel like I'm good at I can make up for it a decent amount of times, right? When he does it, he just sometimes can't make up for it, and it costs him points. I know it's at 14. If I get a stop and a score, the game is basically over, but I can't get a stop. I'm just upset because I play defense for 20 seconds to give up another tough 2. It's just one of those things, man. Late in the shot clock, he slipped his screen. Credit to him, man. It's not necessarily an easy bucket, but it's a smart bucket. But the problem is time's ticking away for him. You know, all these 20-second possessions, they're not that big of a deal. Again, I foul in that situation, not giving up anything easy. All these 20-second possessions are fine for him, but if I make somebody work, like I'm making him work, how many possessions do you really get in a quarter? I mean, you get, 10 possessions in a quarter, and you're down 14. You really only got, 15, 16 possessions left, and so he's got to maximize what he's doing. That's incredible rotations defensively. This is incredible defense. He should have just taken the 2. I'm swinging all over the place. Sometimes better offense beats good defense. And that's a prime example right here. Giannis White for the chick. For the chick. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He does have an 88 3-ball Hall of Fame catch and shoot. So it's not like, it's that big of a deal. But that is a tough 3 with my man Giannis Antetokounmpo that we're able to get to go. I mean, if I miss that, he scores. It's now to single digits again. Because, he's been scoring with, pretty efficiently. It's not been easy buckets, but it has been efficient buckets at that. I get a crazy block. When I say Scottie Pippen was the MVP of this game, believe it. Because defensively, he did so much in this game. Oh, yeah, Luka. Again, patience. There's no reason for me to be in a rush. The more time that ticks away, the better chances that I do have to win the game. I get an easy bucket with Giannis. Now, it's at 16. He's going to the team comparison. I know the game's over. Somebody goes into the team comparison like this, the game is over. I hate to break it to you. You're down 16. You're going to the team comparison. He's looking like, dang, how did I choke this away? Or how did the lead get to where it is? And so I know the game is basically over at this point. Obviously, I still got to play well, stuff like that. But he's rattled. He knows he only has 6 minutes to make up 16 points. And honestly, guys, if I lose a game like this, look, it's just one of those things. Like, I choked it away if I lose a game like this. That's a great drag back to Giannis, though. Great drag back. Look at how much faster D-Rob is than Yao. I could have thrown it to him. But again, if I'm ahead I like using the clock. And maybe that's to my disadvantage, but look, I got the exact same look and I wasted 10, 15 more seconds. Like, there's no flaw in that, right? There's really no flaw in that when you're up double digits late in the game. I mean, there's really no flaw in it. This is great defense. This is great defense because I am all over the place right now. I don't know what I did defensively in this game, but this is absolutely exquisite defense. You got to just time it with Giannis. I mistimed it. I guessed that he'd go up after 3. I'm pretty sure he pump faked 4 different times down there. Just a bad guess. Again, I better hold for 1 shot unless I have an absolutely wide open dunk in this situation. Why would I not hold for 1 shot? I mean, I better be holding for that last shot of the quarter just because, oh my goodness gracious. I about threw a turnover there, but again, last second of the quarter. If I don't score, I don't score, but I want to get the last one. Don't know why D-Rob did all that, but hey, up 14 headed to the 4th quarter. I'm confident at this stage. If I lose this game, it's all my fault. Again, I tried rotating with Giannis, and he got stuck on the other Giannis. And now, just like that, and it's an 11-point game. I mean, the game is within striking distance at this point after me really being in control the whole game. I need a big bucket right here. I know there's only 4 minutes left, so the game objectively should be over, but I need a big bucket right here in a big way. See, set the screen with Giannis, slip it again. Just being patient. Patient, methodical. That's really what won me the game. Once I got my lead, there's no reason to be in a rush. He got to stop, and I was like, uh-oh. It's 11 points. He just got to stop. The momentum is starting to swing. He hits a 3 here. It's an 8-point game. And then it's really up for grabs. I mean, it's an 8-point game if he knocks down a 3 here. And at that point, the game is just whoever's to take. I mean, it really is. That's good defense. Again, these long possessions took a toll on him. People can say whatever they want about it. I mean, these long possessions took a toll. You work for 20 seconds to get blocked late in the shot clock. It's tough. It's a tough one to deal with. Scottie Pippen, patience. 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 Patience always will prevail, man. He was jumping all over the place. We just got to be patient. We got the look we wanted. And again, make him work on this end of the court. You make somebody work as much as I made him work, he's going to get impatient. Giannis in transition. Hey, that's cool. Just trying not to get blocked. I did that to try to not get blocked. I still did get blocked. That's a tough shot. I knew if you're starting to shoot these, and those are tough. Those are tough when you're playing for the amount of money we're playing for. He missed it. Wasn't wide open. Back up 14 with 3:30 left. The game's basically over. I mean, at this point, I don't want to say the game was over because I still could have thrown pretty badly, but the game was basically over. Again, I'm just going to be patient, methodical, work my offense a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's a great move from Luka. But again, just be patient in there. Be patient there. Probably should have called my timeout, and I do. I do after he gets the block. Look, 6 seconds on the shot clock. I don't really care if I don't get a good look. I'm going to try to cheese probably with Luka, and he fouls me. That's the heartbreaker for him. You got me down to 4 seconds on the shot clock, and you foul me to reset it. That's just an absolute heartbreaker for him trying to play good D. Absolute heartbreaker. 8 seconds left. Again, I'm just trying to get a good look in any way possible. Tried throwing a dot. I got nothing going. Throw it over to Kawhi for a last second green light. Just one of those, man. He played defense on that possession for probably 30 plus seconds. What do you want him to do, man? Probably 30 plus seconds. Luka for 3 does get that one to go. So I'm like, I just gave up a 3. The thing I couldn't do, I started using, 3-4 seconds on the inbound just to make sure, I was utilizing all the time. I just don't know. Giannis is different for that steal. That's all I can really say. That's a tough steal. Credit to him. If he greened that, he would have been in the driver's seat, missed the fade. And at this point, you just got to waste clock. He's going to try getting in the game with whatever he can. But at this point, if I lose the game, it's really my fault. It really is. I mean, at this point, the game is firmly in my control. Throw it over to Kawhi for the green light. Up 16, 2 minutes to go, guys. He crashes in on the 3 on the other end. Faiz did not go away. It's one thing I'll give him credit, man. The dude fought. He was a tough opponent. And I always respect Faiz, man. He played me tough. This is probably the best game I played all day. And I'm just throwing it out there to show how good I really had to play to beat Faiz. I mean, holding him to 49 points is not easy to do, especially after having 15 in that first quarter. I mean, first quarter he was moving and grooving, then we got him out of his rhythm. Scotty, cried from mid-range, didn't drop. But again, I don't give up threes, the game is over. So that's my whole thing right now. Just not trying not to give up threes. He granted, he got it back to 10 with 1:20 left. But again, if I don't turn the ball over, if I work the shot clock, get long possessions, I mean, it is what it is. I should not lose this game. I know he's going to probably start sending double team stuff like that. As, you know, that is his only way to come back and win the game. He swung off of David Robinson. I knocked down the three. He whited on the other end, and that was basically history, man. We did end up securing our round 3 semifinal victory over Faiz. The dude was really tough, man. Shout out to Faiz, really tough opponent. But this win secured our spot in the championship of the Xbox side against my guy CB. So again, shout out to Faiz, very solid opponent. It's gonna wrap it up for our video today, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.